Hello friends, today we're going to be mixing your skin tone, and you just listened to the story, The Colors of Us, which talked about all the different skin tones that different friends might have in our school or in our community. So you can see that my skin tone is probably different from yours. My skin tone, I would say, is more of a peach color. You might be more brown, you might have a lighter or darker skin tone than me. But today we are going to be painting and mixing our skin tone color. Before we get started using our paintbrush, we are first going to write our name on our paper. Once you write your name on your paper, then you can flip it over to the white side. You will be given some different colors of paint. You're going to get some white paint and black paint in a cup, and then you'll get a palette that has yellow, red, and brown. Your palette might look different than the one I have here, but we will all get the same colors. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to paint our paper white. Now, our skin is not white. You can see my paper is white here, but my skin is not considered white. My skin, like I said, is more of a peach color. Everyone, whether your skin is peach, whether it's darker or it's lighter than my color, we're all going to start by painting our paper white. So once our name's on our paper, we'll go ahead and open up our white paint. You have your paintbrush here. I'm going to dip my paintbrush in. Remember, if you get too much paint on your paintbrush, just wipe it on the side of the cup. And I'm going to start to paint my paper white. Now, you probably will not be able to see the white paint on my paper, but that is okay because you'll be able to see the white paint on your paper. This white paint will help us start to mix our skin tone. And as I'm painting, I'm holding my paper with my hand. Now, you will see I'm not painting all the way to the edge of my paper. I'm painting just in the middle, a nice big rectangle. When I'm done painting white, you'll see you don't have a water cup to rinse out your brush. You can take your brush, just wipe it on your towel to get that extra paint off, and you're going to actually have white paint still on your paintbrush. That's okay, because we're going to use this to mix our skin tone. Now, like I said, my skin tone is peach, so it's close to an orange color. If you remember, the way we make orange is yellow and red. So I'm going to take yellow first because red is a very strong color. It's very dark. So we always want to start with yellow because it's not as strong. Now you might say, Mr. Haas, you're not yellow. Well, I'm going to mix it to make it orange by adding a little bit of red. So I painted yellow in the middle of my paper. To get my extra paint off, I'll just wipe it on my towel. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of red and start to paint that over my yellow. And I'm going to mix in my paint. Now you can see I'm painting all over because I want to try to mix that color into my paint. I want to try to make that a peach color. As you're mixing your skin tone, you might say, that looks a little too red. So then I can always take my brush, wipe it off on my towel, maybe take a little more yellow and make it a little lighter. Now, right now, I think that color looks a little too dark orange for my skin tone. So I might try to make it lighter. So you can remember to make it light, add white. So I'm going to add a little bit of white on top and see if that helps make my skin color. That's looking a lot better. And if you want to make your skin color darker, let's say your skin is a little darker peach or a darker brown, you can go ahead and add a little bit of black. And as you're working, you can hold your hand up next to your skin color to see, does that match? And it just might. If it's too peach, maybe I'll take my brush and add a little more brown to make it a little darker, because my skin color's a little darker. And there we go. Once you have painted your skin color and it's very close to the same skin that is on your hand, You can go ahead and put your paper on the drying rack and put your paintbrush into the cup of water by the sink so we can rinse out Mr. Brush. So remember, paint white first, then think about what color your skin is. If you are a darker skin tone, you might want to start with brown and then add other colors to match your skin tone. If you're a peach color like me, you might want to mix orange by adding yellow, then red, then using white to make it light, or adding a little bit of black to make it dark. Whatever color you create, I am super excited to see all the different skin tones that we have in our school. Happy creating!